my Camp NaNo goals. We're gonna refresh this with Q3.
Like, I can't add scenes. I can't add scenes. Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be yet another writing vlog. We are in my backyard because my house is noisy, although I could argue the beehive behind me here is noisy as well. I figured I'd give you guys a quick update on what I've been doing since summer got here. Today is June 27th. I am currently in chapter 17, although last you saw me, I was in chapter 14. I haven't been doing much writing because the boys home for summer and just trying to get a routine. They were at art camp last week and Wrigley went from 9 to 11:30. There was an hour and a half break, and then Boston went from 1 to 3:30. So it was back and forth in the car 4 different times to the same place all day. By Wednesday, I just came down with a huge migraine, and I spent the next pretty much 3 days in bed in the dark and just didn't get anything done. I'm just really struggling to get in the flow of summer, having everybody here all the time, and I'm thinking I just need to find a better schedule, find a better system. Being just a few days from camp, I am probably gonna prepare and figure out what my goals are. My goal is going to be a minutes goal because I can just mark all the different minutes that I am working on my manuscript wherever my time and effort is needed, and just editing. And I do have to write a very, very short scene that was kind of, I guess, paraphrased in a journal entry initially, and it's a pretty big deal. My critique group said, oh, we'd love to see this in scene, and I kept thinking, well, my book's already so big, I can't add scenes, but I can add scenes. I've been adding little scenes here and there along the way between chapters. Oh, little birdie's visiting me. It's Cheeseburger. I've been adding little scenes without expanding that word count, which is what I'm trying not to do.
Hey everybody, it is Thursday, June 30th, and I'm still putting kind of the final touches, or just getting started putting the final touches on my Camp NaNo goals, and not just that, but my kanban board for the third quarter. We still have quarter 2 here, and I am very pleased with what I accomplished. I don't know if we can see this. With what I accomplished for Q2, and I actually even started a couple weeks late on Q2 as far as all this goes, and the last couple of weeks, so really about a month of this, just lost in translation. 2 months of the second quarter were really devoted to really kicking butt and taking names with all of these little goals here. This is all of the rest of what I needed to do for my third draft for book 1. This is starting over for draft 4, book 1, implementing critique group notes, and also just making any edits and just fixing things as I see that need fixed, because in Q3, I'm hoping by the end of Q3, I can be done with the 4th draft and sending this manuscript to beta readers for the first time. Yes, I have some critique group people that have seen this. It's much better with these critique group changes that have been implemented. It's just, oh, I'm so excited to get it to beta readers. There's no like big developmental changes, thank God. I had all the developmental things mostly figured out after I realized, oh, the book I was writing initially when I first wrote the first draft, well, the 0 draft, I don't know what you want to call it, I realized it's 2 books, so I had to take a big chunk of basically from the midpoint on and make it book 2. But since I have, reconstructed my beats or my story structure for book 1, I've just made sure that everything is what I need it to be to make sense and flow and have that story structure. Now I'm getting to chapter 17. This is right before the midpoint. Chapter 17 through 22, as it stands currently, are my midpoint, or the series of events that lead up and become the midpoint and the fallout of the midpoint and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be picking up there tomorrow, just implementing these changes. But what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just gonna be making sticky notes, moving sticky notes, clearing sticky notes. So here we have Q2's goals, and we're gonna refresh this with Q3. So the next time you see me, you'll actually be seeing Q3 goals. So here we go. And we're done. done. We did it. Here we are with Q3 goals. In blue, we have the rest of the 4th draft. In pink here, we have all the beta reader stuff. I'm probably going to be adding to this. I'm still not 100% sure how long this is going to take me. I'm hoping it won't take me 2 full months of the 3rd quarter, but I'm going to give myself at least that much time just in case, because summer has been a little difficult as far as getting everything accomplished that I want to get accomplished with the kids home all the time. And then over here are just some goals, I guess, for Authortube, which are just basically to get my Camp Nano vlogs up, some Authortube vlogs. I have the Authortube newbie 3.0 tag over here. I'll just be doing that whenever. I actually might want to hold on to chapters 15 and 16 from quarter 2 because I want to go back through them. There's a couple things that I want to check and kind of fix with those chapters. I have the first 14 chapters of the 4th draft completed, and I have, well, 30 to go. About 30 to go. I have faith I can do this and get at least all of the 4th draft done by September 30th, because the 3rd quarter will run us from July 1st through September 30th, and the kids go back to school at the end of August, so I will have the whole month of September basically to really dive in and finish this if I have to. I mean, I'd rather like to have this done before summer's over, but I'm gonna play it by ear, and I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't completely shatter these goals, because of course I didn't shatter the goals in Q2 either, but like, I wasn't sure. This is my very first time doing quarterly planning and using a Kanban board, and I don't know. It doesn't bother me that I still had a bunch left at the top as goals and not finished or done. It just fueled me to see all of this, because these are the ones I've taken off the done section. And these are thick. I mean, let's see here. Let me get that sectioned up. Here we go. Look at this. They are thick. They are just stacked and stacked and stacked on top of each other. This was finishing out the 3rd draft. So chapter 27 through chapter 44, this is this whole stack here. I was like 259 subscribers, I think, when I kind of did my Authortube comeback. And I just started at 265 subscribers and kind of counted in increments of 5, and we made it to 285 yesterday on June 29th. And I was at about, I think, 276 before I left Authortube, or just kind of quit uploading. So I did have almost a 20 subscriber dip just leaving, and people like, yeah, she doesn't upload anymore, unsubscribe, unsubscribe. Chapters 1 through 14 of implementing my critique group changes, and just any other edits that I knew I wanted to do, little filler scenes that I thought, ooh, it just feels a little much to jump from this thing to this thing, let me kind of ease us into it, or have a little bit of more, you know, scene and sequel, have a little sequel to like catch our breath and be like, okay, before we just dive into the next major plot point or start building toward that next major plot point. So yeah, we really have a lot accomplished here. I feel really good about this. So if you are into quarterly planning, or even just like what are your summer plans, because we are still in the thick of summer right now, so go ahead and feel free to let me know below what your goals are, what you're working on, any epiphanies you've had. It's always fun to share your wins or epiphanies along the way as well, so let me know all those fun things below. And I just wanted to say thanks so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things, and I really truly do hope to see you right here back at my channel. Alright, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful Camp Nano if you are participating. I'm excited to get going, so I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Alright, you guys, bye!